Well, hello there. This reading is for Gemini. Gemini, this is your March 2020. So, Gemini, here we go. The first card that I come up with is the Strength card. So, Gemini, what this is talking about is during the month of March, Geminis, you are going to find a way to find the strength and the courage and the faith that you need to have in a specific situation, whatever that means to you. I also feel like there is a dark SUV around you. There is somebody keeping an eye on you. So please understand that. I also see the color red as being very important to you. I'm also getting, Geminis, that either flowers you received or flowers you will receive. The next card I'm getting is the Five of Swords. So what that speaks about is that you were definitely in a situation with this particular person who's either given you flowers in the past or is going to give you flowers in the near future. This situation, you finally got a hold on it or a handle on it. It also feels like you had went through a lot of grief, you went through sadness, you went through a lot of stress with this particular person. It also feels like there is going to be an announcement made. I don't know what that's about. Also, what I have here is with the Five of Swords, there was a time where, again, you two were in an argument. Things were not working out the way they planned. Somebody did not have your back the way they said they would. Someone else definitely felt as if someone turned their back on you. I think you felt as if someone turned their back on you. Somebody chose someone else over you in some of your situations. For some of you, it may have been more about financial reasons. Somebody may have chose money or something to do with wealth instead of being with you. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure whoever that resonates with, it will make sense. Some of you were dealing with someone, Gemini, that had to always get an approval by their mother, or always looking to get the answers from their mother. Something where the mother was controlling the whole relationship. Now, this could have been an arranged situation, or this could have been a situation that was very closely monitored, micromanaged, so to speak. This relationship could not take one step to the right or one step to the left without somebody, whether it was a mother, a family member, a close friend, somebody, either giving approval or giving direction. Somebody was constantly living by what someone else was telling them, as if they couldn't make their own choices and decisions. I feel like things are going to go above and beyond in quite a drastic way. What I mean by above and beyond, meaning that somebody is going to go full-fledged, silent, quiet, back up, hide, stay on the down low, whatever you want to call it. Somebody is definitely going to be where you can't find them or access them. They may change their phone number. They may block you from their phone or social medias. They may decide that no communication is best for now. But during the middle and end of March, things are going to change drastically. Things are going to be much better. Things are going to be coordinated, so to speak, in the order that they should have been in the first place. Somebody is definitely coming back. However, they're coming back and still being a little bit selfish, holding on to all of their things, not willing to share something. Or they're not willing to share either what was going on when they were away from you, not willing to share the real reason why they left you, not willing to share, they're not willing to share their love in the relationship right now. What they are willing to do is come back. They're willing to be around you, but they're going to be kind of clammed up. They're not going to speak everything they need to say. It's kind of like they're going to have a flat tire, so to speak, meaning that all four wheels aren't going to be spinning. There's going to be one bad dud here in the situation because that area of communication in the relationship is going to be what's failing due to somebody not wanting to be honest about something. And the perfect card came up with that with the Eight of Cups. definitely saying somebody did not or does not want to be honest. They don't want to tell you everything. For some of you, this person's afraid if they do tell you the truth, you may not want them anymore. You may not want to be with them. You may not want to do things with them. You may not want to accept their apology. You may not want to welcome them back into your life. But I do feel like you were dealing, in fact, with somebody who was lying about something. Now, for some of you, it's not going to be lying about a third party because there wasn't none. For some of you, there in fact was a third party, but somebody didn't want you to know that. Somebody was just pretty much, as the Seven of Swords, pretty much taking what they wanted and leaving. And then coming back when it was convenient, taking what they wanted again and leaving. Somebody was going in and out here and back and forth. This is somebody who definitely felt that they had the upper hand in the situation. This is somebody who felt that they could travel quickly back and forth without you knowing. This is somebody who thought they could do things behind the scene. This is somebody who thought they could get away with something. Now somebody is going to be returning and thinking they can give something one more try or get away with something one more time. Somebody's feeling like maybe you didn't have all the information. Somebody's also feeling like you were doing a lot of guesswork during their situation, during their behaviors. When I say behaviors, meaning when they showed up late, or when they didn't come at all, or when they didn't call you, or when they said they were at work and they weren't. No matter what that situation is, somebody thought they had one up on you. Somebody thought that you didn't really know what was going on. Somebody thinks that because you keep guessing the wrong names, or you keep guessing it's this one, it's that one, it's this one, it's that one, that you were with, and you were wrong. For some of you, it's somebody who you would least expect to be with your partner. And for some of you, it is in fact their ex-partner. And that is who they've been communicating with and trying to get back with. But this is not going to work. It's not going to work. I do feel like, for those of you that are dealing with somebody who went back to an ex, your person you were dealing with, went back to their ex, it is going to end. It is not going to work out. This person is going to see that the grass, in fact, was never greener on the other side. That's why it didn't work out the first time. But it's okay, because then they're going to feel defeated. This is what your partner is going to look like. They're going to look like they're down and out. And then they're going to come to you with that sympathy need. Like they need your sympathy. They need you to feel bad for them. They're going to come back like a dog with a tail between their legs, okay? So you got to be careful. You've got to be careful. You need to be one step ahead of them, okay? You need to look up. You need to think out of the box here. You definitely need to take yourself to a higher level. Instead of being down, you need to come up higher and say, you know what? I know you're hanging around here now a lot. I know you've been contacting me and communicating with me more than I can even understand why. Because 3 weeks ago or so, you weren't bothering with me at all. You didn't even want to return my phone calls or my messages. But now here you are, hanging around, drooling like a dog. Just hanging around and being carefree and trying to act like you're at my access, so to speak, is what you're saying. They're going to try to show you that they're going to perform for you. So this card is not talking about options right now. This card is talking about they are going to perform for you. They're going to say and do everything that you want them to do so that you will, in fact, take them back and go back into the Lover's card. Go back into the Lover's situation. Go back into the union that you were once in. For some of you, somebody is definitely going up the creek or up the river without a paddle. For some of you, either you or your partner is still trying to make the decision, in fact, on what to do. Still trying to decide on what to choose. Still trying to figure on what direction should we go. Somebody is definitely not sure how things are going to work out in a situation, but they're still willing to get their hands dirty. They're still willing to initiate, join in, share. but I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that are going to take place. There's plenty of room here in the month of March for new growth and learning new things, new behaviors. I feel like your partner is going to come towards you saying that they want another chance. They want to fix things. Okay, they know they skunked everything up before. They know that they, made a mess of things. They know that um, the betrayal and the lies that they gave you was very heartbreaking. And it made you step back a little bit. For some of you, it made you step back enough that you're like, you know what? I'm not going to take them back. Some of you are very adamant and positively sure that you don't want them back, no way, shape, or form, and you're not going to take them. Some of you feel like the arguments, the name calling, the badgering, the threats, for some of you, even pushing and shoving, the arguments were terrible. For some of you, somebody really made you feel like nobody would want you. If they don't stay with you, you'll never be with anybody. You'll never be happy, blah, blah, blah. Somebody was trying to mess with your mind. Somebody was trying to put this creative, nasty energy, on you or around you. I also feel like somebody may have been trying to either practice or deal with some kind of witchcraft. Somebody may have been working with spells. It feels like they were looking on the internet for things or looking through books for things, trying to find a way to cast some kind of negative energy towards you. But I don't feel like you're going to reap that. I don't feel like you're going to allow that through. And I feel like with a lot of prayer and protection prayers, you're going to be fine. For some of you, you may have been dealing with a water sign or a Pisces. You may have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, for real. But heavily, I get a Pisces energy. I also feel like with the Queen of Swords, you are going to be able to now take a stand for yourself or stand up for yourself. You're also going to be able to decide whether or not you're going to allow something to continue or allow somebody to take charge like they used to. For some of you, you trusted this person with everything that you had. This person you felt gave you a lot of happiness and joy at one period in time, until that person decided to go away. When they decided to go away, that is when your whole world turned upside down, and you didn't know what direction to go into, which is why that tower moment came about, and which is why your anxiety and stress level got crazy, which is why you decided, you know what, you got to do something quick. You need to make a quick decision. You need to take some quick action here. For some of you, you're just still holding on very tight to the situation, waiting and praying and hoping for them to come back. For some of you, you truly believe this is your soulmate or your twin flame, and this is where you feel you belong. This is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Well, good news for you, because I do feel like in the month of March, you're going to be able to look at what you have in this relationship, and it is going to get better. You are going to have to go through a few things to get things to go around and around, but once something goes full circle, then you'll have a chance for a new beginning. You will sit as happy as the Empress. You'll be able to be very proud and strong. At the same time, you're going to deal still with somebody with a little bit of stubbornness, yes, somebody who is very authoritative or very demanding or very firm when they speak, but this is somebody who wants to take charge. This is somebody who wants to come in and offer you their cup. For some of you, you might have to make a decision between somebody from your past and somebody new coming in. This goes for singles as well. Somebody new may be coming in, or somebody come from the past may be coming in. Turn this light off right here. So, the next card that you got up is the Devil, so you have to be careful of any toxic energies that may be coming, either from an old partner or from a new partner, okay? You must be careful. Take guard and protect your heart, protect your emotions, and everything else. There is going to be a balance that comes here. There is going to be a balance. If you take the time to meditate and think clearly, you're going to be able to come up with a beautiful decision. Some of you may go to church and decide to pray. Some of you are going to find out you will have a celebration. Before the end of March, you will be back and you will be working on a commitment with your partner. Some of you, like I said, are very adamant that you are not going to accept their cup, that they need to learn their lesson, that what they did to you was so wrong. And I agree. I agree with you. You need to show them and set boundaries. Very important. I do feel like you will be having to be challenged by the king. The king is definitely going to challenge you here. But this King of Swords, this is a person who only has the one sword, so I'm going to say this person doesn't have any decisions to make. They're not choosing between two people. This person is coming back to you 100%. Just to you. Not worrying about anybody else. However, there still may be some negative and positive things that come out of the situation. But I feel like there is going to be able to be a miracle created by, like the magician says, he's going to be able to create things for you. Now, you don't want an illusion created. You want the reality created. I do feel like there is an angel here that is willing to share their cup with your cup. Or somebody may feel like what's yours is theirs and what's theirs is yours, or whichever way it goes. But at the same time, I feel like it's going to be a give and take situation between you and your partner. But it is in fact going to work out. Once you decide to make the decision. Once you decide that enough is enough now, let's get things back on track. And that's where you're going to be. So with that being said, I'm going to say right now for your March, Gemini, you are going to appreciate what you do have currently. You are going to enjoy that for a little bit longer. Within the next week or two. The first and second week of March, you are going to have somebody reach out to you. They are going to offer you some type of peace. So be prepared. Right now, I feel like you're looking at everything and feeling kind of sad, feeling kind of alone. But I am going to tell you one last time. Somebody is going to come in. This is a confirmation. Somebody's coming in. They want to offer you their cup. And there you go again. It can't get any better than that. It just don't get any better than that. All right, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your March. And I look forward to seeing you on my next live.